Picking up the package right now for a sports card collection I bought for $10,000. And I'm gonna be unboxing it live with you guys, and more importantly, going step by step through the process of how I bought it, why I decided to pay what I did, and how exactly I'm gonna go about selling these to hopefully make a profit. Let's get into it. So step one is, how do I find the cards? How do I find this collection? I'm really lucky. I have a social media following and people know me as someone who buys sports cards and buys collections. So I get messages all the time asking me, hey, are you interested? Hey, are you interested? I got some stuff for you, sending me pictures, all this stuff. And I just kind of filter through and see which collections I'm actually interested in buying. Now, I know that's not really a replicatable step one for most people. Like, I can't just say, oh, go and build a sports card YouTube. So I think for you out there, if you actually want to find sports card collections and buy them, like realistically, people aren't going to come to you. You have to go out there and find them yourselves. It's going to be way harder, I won't lie to you, but you can look on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. If you want to really get after it, you can put an ad out in the newspaper, email people, a bunch of stuff you can do, but that's obviously the first step, is finding these sports card collections. All right, great. So now you found the collection, but how are you going to decide what to pay for these? What's a good value? What are you going to offer? So what I do is I'll show you, this is the spreadsheet I made for this collection. You can see there, like the first card, Lamar Jackson 2018 Kaboom PSA 9. Sent me a picture of that. Go and look it up. Lamar Jackson 2018 Kaboom. Sometimes it's good to look and see what's actually available on here as well to get some perspective on the market, but really to value it, you got to go to sold listings. So the last two sold for $1,283, $1,400. Disregard this $2,500. I looked that up. It actually sold pretty cheap for like $1,200. So tend to go in kind of like the average of the sales, and I valued that one at $1,300. And see right here on the right is what I actually have to pay for it. $910. 70%. And I already know, I can already see the comments. People are crying, oh my, I can't believe 70%, you're robbing people blind. That's fine. If you hate me, that's fine. I'll just say this though, 70% is, for dealers, it's not too uncommon at all. I mean, if you sell on eBay, your final fee that you're gonna walk away with is about 83%. And I never mislead people. If you sell to me, you're not gonna get as much money as if you go and sell on eBay yourself. But it's a lot more work, fees, taxes, all this stuff. I'm buying all this in bulk as well. So don't go up trying to buy people's cards for 70%. You're buying one card, but you're buying a whole collection, a lot of bulk. Some of this stuff, like that's a very good deal on that Lamar Jackson there, but you know, a $10 card, you're not gonna find many people looking to buy a $10 card for $7. You sell that on eBay, best case, right? You're gonna walk away with $8.50. You're making $1. For a lot of people, that's just not even worth the trouble there. So kind of evens out between the expensive and the cheaper cards. I don't pay that percentage every time. Sometimes I pay higher. Sometimes if it's really stuff I don't want or cheap stuff, might even have to pay lower. Not a hard and fast rule to use that percentage, but for this particular collection, that's what I ended up going with. Alrighty, so we have the package right here, and I'm opening it live. You guys can see it's completely sealed. So yeah, let me open it up and see what we got in here. All right, so we got it right here, and I remember this is not how collections usually come, but this guy told me, he's like, I'm just gonna send you the carrying case that I've been using in it. So usually people repackage it, but you know what? That's extra profit. What is this? We can resell this. It's probably like $40 right there, so good start. All right, really quickly guys, before I actually show off the collection, I want to let you guys know that a lot of fun stuff from this collection, and actually a ton of card shows I've been traveling to lately, is going to be available at my upcoming Whatnot auction this Friday night. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's a live selling app where I sell cards and hang out with you guys. So definitely use my link in the description below to get $15 off your first order, and hope to see you guys at that stream. All right, let's get into the collection. Alrighty, so right here you can see there's a lot of slabs and stuff. This is more organized than a collection probably usually would be. But the first thing I do is probably deal with the slabs first, because it tends to be, in general, the most expensive cards. And you can kind of separate them. They're all organized, they got the name and everything there, so you can separate them pretty quickly. So let's see what we got here. Jalen Hurts, so an expensive card. And I'm torn. I'm gonna try to explain. I'm explaining a lot of things at once, but these expensive cards, probably I'll do. So for me personally, I would do a mix of eBay, maybe Instagram stories and selling at shows. Those all go together. I'll probably decide exactly where I want to sell the more expensive cards later, but you know, I have time, so I can just, I don't know, I just kind of put them all to the side. So actually some like that are really cheap, like this Tyler Hero, Nikhil Alexander Walker, like this is not gonna go on eBay. Like people aren't gonna buy this on eBay. At shows, it's not really worth the trouble. This Bo Bichette, I imagine, is pretty cheap too. This Luis Robert is numbered. This Donruss. So these will probably be like Whatnot, which is a live selling app. Just some stuff to run on there, or like a box at shows. So these will go in a separate pile because I'm not gonna list those on eBay. Now this is a really nice one. So some of you guys, maybe if you don't care exactly what I'm buying, but you just want to see cool stuff, you'll still enjoy this. This Ken Griffey Dynasty PSA 10. This is a crazy card and one of like the anchors of the collection, right? So I knew just this card alone, I'd be able to get pretty good value out of. I want to say I valued it around a little over $2,000 just by itself. So that's a very nice card. That one's definitely gonna get listed on eBay. Bryce Harper on the horizon. That's a case hit. That's a very nice one. Bryce Harper gold. Joel Embiid rookie. Hakeem Olajuwon 1986. There's some really good variety, and this is a crazy one. Lamar Jackson rookie kaboom. Another one that I think this one sells for around $1,200. So the first thing you wanna get your money back, as much as your money back, as quickly as possible. So I see these right here. I believe these are the two most expensive in the collection. Quickly gonna try to move these, list them up on eBay, list them up on Instagram, try to get that money back in your pocket as quickly as possible. All right, just a quick interruption to kind of skip ahead to step 4. We'll go back to the collection, but selling, how do you actually sell these? I mean, the first would be just listing on eBay, right? It's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to like tutorial that or show clips. You take the cards, you list them on eBay. Just got to put the work in, and a lot of people aren't willing to do it. So I'll do that, get the most eyes on it on eBay, but if you want to save fees, one of the best ways to do it is to go on Instagram. So it's pretty much as simple as I'll just go here, take a picture of the card. I'll have researched the price I'm looking to get for it. And I'll just go, bam, like that. Add to my story. Add one of the other bigger cards from the collection right here. And then see if we can get any takers. Sometimes it sells, sometimes it doesn't. Other thing I'll do is I'll take these to card shows. Go set up at a card show. Look at, simple. This is really step by step for you guys. Take a $1,400 sticker, slap it on, and hopefully someone buys it. Luckily, I was able to sell both of the cards pretty quickly for a solid profit. The Griffey I sold at the Charlotte card show for $2,500, and I was only into it for $1,400. So that was a really good result there. And the Lamar Jackson I sold pretty much instantly on Instagram for $1,275 for about a $300 profit. That's not how every deal is gonna go, but that was pretty much the ideal outcome there. This Jordan's probably Whatnot one. So yeah, you can see right there, you can see this is like, first thing I'll do is probably list all these on eBay and then take them with me to shows, Instagram, try to sell them. And then all these right here, the cheaper slabs that are under like 20 bucks, probably not good stuff for eBay in my opinion. Kind of separate them because I'm gonna do something else with them. Next up, going back to the thing now, the raw cards. That's where we really get to work in here. We'll do the first stack first. And it's gonna be kind of a similar process. So expensive stuff like this, once again, this is not necessarily the best way to do it. This is just what I do. So certain cards, I would say under between $5 and like $30, just list them on eBay. You can sell them at shows, you can sell them sometimes on Whatnot, but for me, I found that to be the most efficient for me. But more expensive cards like this Adley Rushman Topps Chrome Auto rookie at a $299, that's very nice. I'm gonna get this graded. I assume, well, I don't assume actually. Some of you guys know what grading is, but some of you don't. Basically, you're gonna get this card so it's raw, it's by itself. you're gonna get it graded, and then it's gonna be put into a case like this where it gets a grade. And that, especially if you get a 10, greatly increases the value. It authenticates it, all that kind of stuff. And with more expensive cards, unless it's like you can see it's majorly damaged, I pretty much always do it. So that's grading pile. This Bo Bichette, eBay, Corbin Carroll, that's probably grading. Sometimes I have to look up how much they're worth, but because I already priced this out, most of these I should know. Oh my God, Ohtani rookie. Orange at a 1.9, that's going for grading. Yadier Molina auto, that's eBay. Hakeem is going to be eBay. Singletary, CJ Stroud. This is another one. This is like a expensive card. Grade that. You want to do it mostly big names and stuff too. Oh my God, Purdy, Prism Purple at a 225. Patrick Mahomes. This is like an $1,000 card. I'm curious the condition though. Definitely not. You can see, so you want to, I inspect the condition as well. I don't know if you can see that, but there's definitely a little mark there at the top. I probably will send this in just to get it authenticated, but sometimes if you can tell, like I said, a card is not going to grade well, just sell it on eBay. And also, I'm really getting into the nitty gritty. I'm going to do all buy it now. I do eBay buy it now. Some people do auctions. I personally have found you get higher prices with buy it now, and I'm actually very confident in that. The downside obviously is you have to wait longer. Sometimes things don't sell, but I can say I'm pretty confident most of the time you're gonna get a higher amount for your cards if you go buy it now, so I'm willing to wait. Joe Burrow gold, that's a nice one, grade it. CJ Stroud out of 11 rookie, grade it. Tyreek Hill, it's a nice patch, that's gonna go eBay. Royce Lewis, Bobby Witt, rookie auto, grade that. Royce Lewis auto, eBay. Ohtani, numbered to 50. I'm gonna grade that. Josh Jung, rookie auto. That's a maybe. I'm gonna put it in the grading pile. I don't know. Anthony Volpe, rookie auto, grade that. Fairtick, Julio Rodriguez gold. I was shocked at how cheap this is now. This is like a $15 card. I would think you would grade it, but probably just eBay, Colas. And then, you know, I'll list these on eBay, and if I see some numbers that indicate I should grade it, I can always move it to the grading pile. This is a sick one. 1 of 1 Tanner Hawk Tua here. Okay, that was really bad. I don't know much about him, but this is a cool card. Guru, I've looked up most of these. Vladimir Guerrero on card, that's pretty sick. This is all, Adley Rushman, another rookie auto, so that's gonna be graded. And then the only stuff, there might be some stuff in here. If it's worth less than $5, what I personally do is I send it to ComC, because then they handle everything for you. This is not a sponsored ad. It's just easier in my opinion. If it's less than $5, I just don't really want to put in the legwork for it. But all this is autos and stuff, so I'm confident most of these should sell for more than $5, so I'll just handle it myself. This was a good deal. I think I probably mentioned it in the previous section, but I paid $7,300 for everything, and I valued it around $10,000. So thought it was a pretty good deal. A lot in here. And I'm not going to bore you guys by showing off every single card. I mean, there's nice stuff in there. I think that's a 101. But a lot of baseball autos, a lot of fun stuff. Honestly, this would be like a 3-hour video if we went through everything. But honestly, there's a lot of baseball in here too. Something I don't know the most about, so I'm just kind of going through it quick. But coming up, we found some fun stuff. Will Anderson, that's a sick patch right there. Joe Burrow, that's a good grading candidate. That's like a $100 card. The Jordan Love pink, grade that one. Jake Moody. Oh, there's nice stuff in here. Look at this. Joe Burrow Optic Orange. That was one of the ones I really liked at a $199. Looks pretty dang clean too. That's definitely getting graded. Eric Dickerson, Chase Brown, Waddle, Amon-Ra. See, this one, I probably would grade it, but this actually looks pretty good. I don't know, these thicker cards are tough though. Sometimes it's tough to get a PSA 10, so a lot of times I just sell them, but maybe I'll grade that one. I feel bad because I get so many people reaching out to me. Not every collection is this. This is really good stuff. So the Bijan Downtown, that's a case hit, so I'm definitely gonna grade that. Freiermuth, Micah Parsons, probably grade that. Mac Jones, gotta take the good and the bad. Jalen Hurts, another one who's kind of struggling. You know it's a crazy collection when I'm fast forwarding through Deebo Samuel and Jalen Carter autos. eBay, Bryce Miller. There's Justin Jefferson, rookie. That might be graded. Oh, Trevor Lawrence, rookie. At a 199. Probably grade that as well. Taro South Freelick. It's a nice one. Villar. John Brody. Just nice, just all autos. Like everything in here is just solid. OG Anunoby gold. Should I grade this? Nah, it's a little, yeah, it's off center. So this one I would think about grading, but you can tell it's off center. So like the borders are uneven, so it wouldn't get a 10. I'll just sell it raw. Joe Morgan 101, that's sick. Achan, Devontae Smith numbered. That one might be worth grading. I think most of the stack was cheaper CompC stuff until I found a big name hiding in here. Halliburton purple. So I look for big name rookies, expensive cards. I usually grade those, but cheaper stuff. Oh, Joe Burrow, Prism Black Silver. Off center, but I'll probably just grade it. Another 101. Wow, a lot of 101s in here. This is sick. All right, so that's it. Hope you guys like that kind of behind the scenes look, seeing what's actually in that connection. Now I gotta actually go and sell it, but hope you did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.